Hello friends. This is Professor Mr. Abhijit Anand Ayode, lecturer at Praveen Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology, Bhindan. Today we are going to study about the remaining parts of the chapter number 3 of the subject Industrial Measurement 22420. The third chapter is a flow measurement. In the last lecture we had studied about variable head flow meter, variable area flow meter. We had studied about Venturi tube meter, orifice plate meter. Now we are going to study about flow nozzle meter. So let's start. The construction is similar to the orifice type meter. Instead of the orifice plate, flow nozzle is used. For more understanding, there is a construction diagram of the nozzle flow measuring meter. This is a similar to the orifice plate meter, but वहाँ पे हमें orifice plate थी यहाँ पे जिसका डायमीटर स्मॉल डी हमने दिखाया था और उसको orifice plate का एक छोटा सा होल था, उसकी वजह से डायमीटर छोटा होके उसमें से प्रेशर क्रिएट होता था. लेकिन यहाँ पे आपको नोजल दिखाई दे रहा है. ये नोज की तरह आपको जो पार्ट दिखाई दे रहा है वो नोजल है. उसके वजह से यहाँ पे डायमीटर थोड़ा सा कम होता है और डायमीटर कम होने के बाद प्रेशर बढ़ता है. और यहाँ पे लो प्रेशर टैप एंड हाई प्रेशर टैप यहाँ पे दिखाई देता है यूट्यूब मैनोमीटर को. सो P1 माइनस P2 यहाँ पे हमें क्लियरली मेंशन कर सकते हैं. और ड्यू टू द P1 माइनस P2 वी कैन इजीली फाइंड आउट द फ्लो मेजरमेंट, क्योंकि फ्लो मेजरमेंट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ P1 माइनस P2. द वर्किंग दिस मीटर इज वेरिएबल हेड फ्लो मीटर, pipe in which the liquid flows nozzle is fitted. This develops a differential pressure. Nozzle has a particular shape having a convergential inlet having quarter lips and the throat is cylindrical shape. There are two differential pressure measurement taps on the pipe. One at a distance, a diameter of a pipe on a upstream side. The other at a distance is equal to 0.5 diameter of the downstream side, जो यहाँ पे आपको दिखाई दे रहा है. Okay? Features: its Reynolds number is approximately 50,000 and above. Discharge coefficient is 0.99 or more. It's a two much better features of the flow nozzle meter. There are some advantages, just like occupy a small space, construction is a very simple, low head loss, cost is less, easy for installation करने के लिए भी बहुत easy है. But there is some disadvantages like less accuracy, not suitable for a slurry fluid, dirty fluid, unstable for a low velocity, unstable for a fluctuating flow measurement. Cost is high than the orifice plate. Maintenance is not easy. These are the disadvantages. And what is the applications of the flow nozzle meter? The first application, it is used for the flow measurement of the high fluid velocities. उसको हम ऐसे भी कह सकते हैं high fluid velocities के लिए भी ये applicable है. Now let's move towards the pitot tube. Pitot tube, some says pitot tube. It is a commonly used a variable head fluid velocity measuring device. It is also called as a pitot static tube or a air speed indicator. इन एयरक्राफ्ट में एक एयर स्पीड इंडिकेटर का काम करता है. पहले हम कंस्ट्रक्शन देखते हैं. दीज आर द कंस्ट्रक्शन डायग्राम ऑफ द पिtot ट्यूब. यहाँ से फ्लो इन हो रहा है. द मेन पार्ट्स इज द फर्स्ट वन इज अ एपिलोसॉलिड नोज, सेकेंड वन इज अ spacers, third one is a total pressure hole, fourth one is a static pressure holes, fifth one is a supporting stem, sixth one is alignment art, seventh one is a static pressure, eighth one is a total pressure. These are the main parts of the pitot tube flow rate measurement. Now let's study about the pitot tube. When the solid body is kept centrally and stationary in the pipe line with a fluid streaming down, the velocity of the fluid dimensions due to the pressure of the body still it is reduced to the zero in front of the body. This is what is known as a stagnation point. The inner tube is open-ended. It faces the incoming stream of the fluid. The fluid impinging this open end is brought to rest and kinetic energy is converted into the pressure head. This pressure head is called as the velocity head. Thus the pressure sensed by the stagnation tube is greater than that is the free stream by velocity head. Actually velocity is nothing but the velocity is equal to under root 2 in bracket stagnation pressure minus static pressure divided by density of the fluid. Also density of the fluid is under root. Now advantages. Simple construction is the main advantages of the pitot tube. Another one is a less pressure loss. Third one is a can be inserted in the pipe very easily. Fourth one is useful to check main velocity of the flow. Now disadvantages. The first disadvantage is accuracy is very less. Not suitable for a low velocity measurement. That means below 5 minutes per second अगर velocity हो, so it is not suitable. Sensitive to misalignment of the probe with respect to the free stream velocity. Not suitable for a measurement of the fluctuating velocities. Instability for a dirty, sticky fluids. Use is limited to exploratory studies. Not commonly used in the industrial application, but there is some applications of the pitot tube flow rate measurement. First one is useful in gas flow measurements. Another one is measurement of the flow through large pipes and the ducts. Stream measurement where accuracy is not that important. These are the applications of the pitot tube. Also it is used for in the aircraft for the airspeed indicator. Now let's move towards variable area flow meter. That is rotameter is a variable area flow meter. Operating principle: the pressure difference is kept constant by changing the restriction. Now let's move towards the rotameter. It is one of the important question. Okay, winter 15, summer 16, winter 16, summer 17, winter 17, summer 18 इतने बारे पूछा गया है. Why rotameter is called as a variable area flow meter? ऐसा भी क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है. State the advantages of using a spherical float in the rotameter. ऐसा भी जा सकता है. या फिर draw the diagram of the rotameter. State its 4 advantages and disadvantages, or draw the neat sketch of the rotameter. Explain why it is classified under the variable area type flow meter. With the help of the neat sketch, state the working principle of the rotameter. कभी ऐसे भी क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे पूछे गए हैं. Now let's study about the rotameter. That is the variable area rotameter. The main parts. First main part is a tapered transparent glass tube. Another one is the diameter of the tapered tube D1 and D2. Third one is a bottom side flow inlet. यहाँ पे मैंने आपको हर एक की जगह पे मार्क करके दिखाया है. फर्स्ट वन, सेकंड वन, थर्ड वन ऐसे. फोर्थ वन इज अ टॉप साइड फ्लो आउटलेट. यहाँ पे आपको टॉप साइड फ्लो आउटलेट दिखाई दे रहा है. फिफ्थ वन इज अ फ्लोट और अ बॉब. फिफ्थ वन इज अ फ्लोट और अ बॉब, ये यहाँ पे आपको दिखाई देगा. सिक्स वन इज अ इनलेट फ्लो स्टॉपर, जो यहाँ पे आपको दिखाई देगा. ए इनलेट फ्लो स्टॉपर है. This flow meter consists of a vertical tube. For a low flow rate measurements, it is used. It is a tapered glass tube. For a high rate measurement, for the glass tube is not suitable for, so metal tube is used. Inside the tube there is a float. Float is free to move up and down. The free area between float and inside wall of the tube forms a annular orifice. The position of tube is a vertical. It's a very important thing. The position of the tube is a vertical, not a horizontal. MCQ के लिए भी पूछा जा सकता है. Small end of the diameter D1 at bottom and a bigger diameter D2 at the end of the upper side. The fluid to be measured passes from the bottom tube 3 and the passes around the float 5. Water comes out at the top of the side outlet. Let's move towards advantages and disadvantages of the rotameter. The first advantages is low cost, low pressure drop, range ability is better, मतलब लार्ज रेंज में ऑपरेटिंग रेंज बहुत ही लार्ज है यहाँ पे. It is suitable for small flow rates. It's also measure the flow rate of a corrosive fluid. Very accurate measurement for a small flow, cheaper in cost, good regenerability, low pressure drop requirement. Alarm switch या फिर transmitting device can be easily equipped. Wide varieties of a corrosive can be handled. Can be used in a light slurry services. Scale calibrated directly to read flow rate. Also use gas flow rate measurement. It gives a direct visual direction of a linear scale. These are the advantages of the rotameter, but there is some disadvantages, like it is difficult to handle the glass tube type. It must be mounted vertically. It not suitable for pulsating services. It not suitable for mounting horizontally. Glass tube may be broken for a high flow rates. Vertical mounting is must, not useful in a pulsating service. Delicate construction, so carefully to be handled. Accuracy is approximately 0.5% to 10%. मतलब यहाँ पे टॉलरेंस 10% का डिफरेंस दिखाता है. It's not a good accuracy. Rotameter are limited to relatively low temperature. These are the disadvantages of the limitation of the rotameter. But there is some applications, just like used for laboratories, used in the testing and production lines, measuring flow rates of the liquid, gases, slurry. These are the applications of the rotameter. Now कुछ हम कंपेयर करेंगे, कंपैरिजन बिटवीन वेरिएबल एरिया मीटर एंड अ वेरिएबल हेड फ्लो मीटर. जो कि हमने वेरिएबल एरिया मीटर भी देखा था जैसे वेंचुरी टू वे थे, और उसके बाद हमने एरिया फ्लो मीटर देखा था जो कि हमने रोटामीटर देखा था. ठीक है, सबसे पहले टाइप्स वेरिएबल हेड फ्लो मीटर का टाइप्स है वेंचुरी मीटर, और वेरिएबल एरिया फ्लो मीटर का टाइप्स है रोटामीटर. एप्लीकेशन के बारे में देखा जाए तो इन केस ऑफ द वेरिएबल हेड फ्लो मीटर द एप्लीकेशन यूज फॉर द मेजरिंग फ्लो रेट ऑफ द स्लरी डर्टी फ्लूइड्स. But in case of the variable area flow meter यानी rotameter, it is used in a laboratories, used in the measure flow rates of the water, gas, liquid. The working principle of the variable head flow meter is when restriction is placed in the path of the flow. But in case of the variable area flow meter, the working principle is changing the restriction area direction. वर्टिकली माउंटेड नॉट नेसेसरी. हर बार जरूरी नहीं कि वर्टिकली हेड फ्लो ही वेरिएबल हेड फ्लो वर्टिकली माउंट हो, लेकिन इन केस ऑफ अ वेरिएबल एरिया फ्लो मीटर दैट मीन्स रोटामीटर देयर इज नेसेसरी ऑफ माउंटिंग इन द वर्टिकल पोजिशन. कॉस्ट ऑफ द वेरिएबल हेड फ्लो मीटर इज हायर, बट इन केस ऑफ द वेरिएबल एरिया फ्लो मीटर दैट मीन्स रोटामीटर comparatively to with the venturi meter the cost is lower. Now let's move towards इलेक्ट्रिकल फ्लो मीटर. यहाँ पे आपको इलेक्ट्रिकल फ्लो मीटर की डायग्राम दिखाई दे जो कि टरबाइन फ्लो मीटर के बारे में बताया जा सकता है. दिस ग्रुप ऑफ मीटर मेक्स अ वर्किंग ऑफ अ इलेक्ट्रिकल और इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक प्रिंसिपल यूज इन द फ्लो मेजरिंग डिवाइसेस. टरबाइन फ्लो मीटर द मेन पार्ट इज अ पाइप. जहाँ पे आपको फर्स्ट पॉइंट दिखाई दे रहा है वो है पाइप. अनदर वन इज अ रोटर ऑफ अ परमानेंट मैग्नेट. थर्ड वन इज अ शाफ्ट, यहाँ पे आपको शाफ्ट दिखाई दे रहा है. फोर्थ वन इज अ कॉइल, ये जो कॉइल दिखाई दे रही है यहाँ पे ये. और फिफ्थ वन इज अ आउटपुट वोल्टेज पल्स. तो ये कहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है, तो ये यहाँ आपको आउटपुट वोल्टेज पल्स यहाँ पे दिखाई दे रहा है. यहाँ पे आपको मिलेगा आउटपुट वोल्टेज पल्स. नाउ वर्किंग प्रिंसिपल, it works on the electromagnetic induction. कंस्ट्रक्शंस डिटेल्स एंड वर्किंग के बारे में हम बात किया जाए तो एट द सेंटर ऑफ द पाइपलाइन अ शाफ्ट इज सपोर्टेड इन द बियरिंग। यहाँ पे आपको दिखाई दे रहा है शाफ्ट इज सपोर्टेड इन द बियरिंग। टर्बाइन ब्लेडेड NS पेयर आर फिटेड ऑन द शाफ्ट। Rate of the rotation of the rotor is proportional to the rate of the flow of the liquid through the pipe. At the surface of the pipe, a coil having number of turns is fitted firmly. Now, rotor blades rotate is as fluid flow is impeded on them. Rotor blades are alternately N pole, S pole, and hence the magnetic field is around the poles according to the electromagnetic induction. When the rotor rotates in the magnetic field produces by them also rotate, it is a rotating magnetic field. The flux is cut by the number of turns of the coil fitted in the surface of the pipe. As the Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, voltage is produced in the coil. Why? Because of क्या है Faraday's law of electromagnetic? Whenever a current carrying conductor is placed in the magnetic field, it experiences a mechanical force and EMF get induced. Value of this voltage depends on the rotation. Value of this voltage is depends on the rotational speed of the rotor, and the rotation is due to the flow of liquid. Don't forget that voltage is directly proportional to the fluid flow rate. Hence, the scale is calibrated such that this voltage indicates the fluid flow rate. Very simple. इलेक्ट्रिकल फ्लो मीटर में आपको टर्बाइन फ्लो मीटर आपको दिखाई देगा। Advantages: better accuracy, allow low pressure drop, it provides a excellent repeatability and a regenerability, low maintenance, easy installation, it gives a good temperature and a pressure rating. Accuracy range is from 0.25% to the 0.50%. Repeatability rating ranging in from 0.5% to the 0.02%. It's too good. Available in size from 6.25 mm to 60 mm. Liquid flow rate from 0.1 to 50,000 gallon per minute, and it's too high. Now, but there is some disadvantages. They do causes some pressure drop where that may be a factor such as gravity flows. No reliable for a steam. Bearings wear out. There is chances of the bearings wear out due to continuously flowing. Also, frictional losses is present. Cost is too high. Create problem for a non-lubrication fluid. Lubricating fluid के लिए भी problem create कर सकता है. Applications: use in oil and gas utilities, chemicals में ये यूज होता है for measurement of the liquid gas, measuring of the low flow rates. In military operations, useful in a blending system for a petroleum industries, useful in a airborne application for a energy fuel and the cryogenic, जैसे कि लिक्विड ऑक्सीजन एंड नाइट्रोजन उनका मिक्सचर होता है फ्लो मेजरमेंट के लिए इजीली यूज़ किया जा सकता है. Thank you so much. In the next lecture, we are going to study about the electromagnetic flow meter. Thank you so much.